Hey everyone, Sheldon speaking. This is the wheel housing, and the first thing you may notice is this big screw right here. Now first of all, it will be trimmed down to a more appropriate height, but still I wanted to avoid putting a screw in the middle as I just thought it would look a little silly. On the main frame here, as you can see, I need to drill the holes for the pins again because I put another blueprint layer over it, and I did that so I would have the correct shape for the main frame and everything still. So this seems to be working alright so far. If I rotate this around, it will go past the lock, and now it can't go back, and it does that every 180-degree turn. So to maximize the string performance, I basically need to add a little bit of material here and here. That way the string isn't rubbing on this part, this little edge right there, and it stays centered. The further out the string is on the wheel that's under here, the more mechanical advantage. I also need to do the same thing on this side because the knot can only go this far right here, and the knot needs to stop right there so it doesn't do like a 360-degree turn, because that really messes everything up. So I'm going to unscrew this screw so you can see how it works. It's quite simple. Alright, so there's the screw, and this top gear can just come off, and eventually I think this screw is going to be permanently glued inside of here. That way you just rotate this. It should be relatively easy to turn because it's big, you know, so you just turn it by hand. So as you can see, there's this other smaller circle on the top of this half-scale wheel that's under here. If you've seen my other videos, you can see what the half-scale wheel looks like. Basically, to remove this, you need to rotate it until it starts to unlock, and you can take it out. Like that. There's a wheel lock right there. You can see it kind of flexes a little bit. It's just sheet metal, or the same metal as this, a bobby pin, and the half-scale wheel is underneath this small circle. So the threading of the screw goes through this smaller circle and through the half-scale wheel, and that's why it's kind of tall. If your string mechanism isn't working, like I said before, it could be because the string is rubbing on this little edge right there, and that is where you need a little bit of layering to go. So something like that. So instead of rubbing over here like that, it will be centered and lined up with the tension pulling back, and there won't be additional friction that prevents the string from resetting. Basically you would do that on both sides. So here and here, and then here and here. So a total of 4 layered pieces. And then you would need an area here that the knot cannot go forward. So that's really all there is over here. You can see all the blueprints over here and stuff, excluding the cat. That's the hardest part to build, right? Got the blade and the main frame over there, and, you know, top cover, other parts. And these will all be done really soon. Of course, I'm, you know, dimensioning most of these parts after I build certain parts, and that is to make sure everything fits correctly. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section below or in a personal message. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see the latest updates, and I will see you guys later.